on your seat. Try to find that central axis, that place in the middle, that place of balance. Take a breath into the resistance of the hands and grow your spine. Inhale from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Shrug your shoulders a little bit to your ears so we lengthen the ribs. Trickle your shoulder blades down behind you. Turn your palms open to receive. So we're going to honor the dance of Shiva and Shakti today. Front, back, left, right. That world of opposites coming to peace, coming to that place in the middle. Good. Inhale, hands out to the side. Reach a little longer through your fingertips. Notice which hand is reaching more than the other. Try to find a little balance there. Inhale, fingertips all the way overhead. And just let the tips of the fingers come together. The palms stay open. Drift this mudra down, this Hakini mudra down. Pause just above your forehead. This is a mudra of opening new doorways, of reaching for new possibilities. So we honor third eye area of creativity, of tapping in. Drift this mudra in front of your heart. Breathe into your heart, all 6 sides, front, back, left, right, up, down, and around. And then just spin your mudra downward toward your root, your sacrum, your connection to earth, honoring Shakti. So it's the dance of Shiva and Shakti. Spin your palms out to the sides. Inhale, reach up. This time we're going to bend our elbows and just place the palms at the base of your skull so your head can rest in your hands. As you exhale, very gently press, bring an awareness to our back body. That's more that side of stillness, that feminine side, that essence within. Lengthen your crown of your head with your hands away from your heart. Can we grow our body brighter from the inside out? Press the head gently into the hands and feel the low belly engage. Feel this hugging and this connection to source. Breathe, back body bright here. So honor where you've come from. Open your arms to cactus. Feel the length from your heart to your head, and then from your head to your fingertips. Hands come down. Keep the heart open, just in a spiral, the palms, and rest them on the base of your spine, sacrum and above. Press the palms in there to the base of your body and feel if you can grow a little taller from there. Nice. Inhale, swim hands out. And we'll pivot to your right. Exhale, twist. Hand to front knee, back hand behind. Drop the front of your belly in. Inhale the back body around. Notice that the weight has tried to shift on your seat. Come back to stability, to that grounded sense of foundation, that Shiva, that where we arise from, that place of stillness with it, and then gaze out on the exhale, wringing the spine a little bit more fully. Nice. Inhale, float your palms back to center. Exhale, back to cactus. Opposite palm in front. It's a little dance here behind your head. You might have to do a test drive. Which hand feels a little less familiar as we drop in? Lengthen, press, inhale. So we'll take these 3 shapes in different asanas today. Keep that lift, that lightness within as you cactus your arms first. Extend your fingers. Second, bring your elbows to your ribs. And that little inner spiral with the opposite press, one hand resting on the other. See if the elbows can even come a little bit forward, but the shoulders reach back. And you'll feel the difference between the 2 sides. One shoulder might be talking, like I have one that talks a little more than the other. Breathe in here, swim arms wide. Exhale, twist second side, front hand to knee, back hand to earth. Finish the exhale, wring out that old breath. Drop the belly in as we settle into the moment. So Shiva is about that stillness within, that sense of source, of connection. Exhale, gaze out. Inhale, Shakti, playful spirit from the heart. Reach the hands up, pivot back, forward, and just for a moment, fold in, cascade down. Let your head be heavy. Let your heart be soft. Take a moment to dance your shoulder blades so you get a little playfulness behind your heart before we start to move in a little deeper. So our dance is to hug in, to shine out, tapping into this pulsation of life. So unfurl your way up, gather your knees. Second favorite, cross. Take your strap in your hands, and if the knees are at all uncomfortable, just place the block for a little rest under the edges of your thighs. Bring your strap forward for a little shoulder play. Inhale all the way up. So we can start a little shorter and always slide wider. Exhale, bend your elbows so you can tug the strap, inviting shoulder blades hugging in behind the heart. 3 little tugs. 1, which shoulder blade moves first? 2, 3, maybe we can find that midway where they move together. Inhale your arm bones long like a big yawn. Turn your palms to face up. Hold the strap loosely and exhale. Cascade your arms down behind you. Tap the earth just so you know where it is. Inhale back up. It's hard not to hyperextend our elbows for many of us. All the way up and exhale down. So just breath movements to drop into our body a little deeper. Inhale up, tapping into Shiva, the auspicious one, the source through our root. Slight bend, tug, lengthen into that playful nature from the heart of Shakti. Exhale, hands down, starting to feel how the left and the right begin to co-mingle together. Inhale, back up, and exhale, cascade down. So let the third one be a breath movement. We'll add another increment. Inhale, rooting down to rise up. Pause overhead. Bend your elbows to the side and just have the strap tap the back of your skull where your hands were. Press your head into the skull, into the strap here, sorry. And then inhale, lift up. So you imagine this is a pull-up bar. It takes a little energy, pull down in front of you. Hands trying to go wide, side to side. Inviting our lats to engage, the muscles to hug the ribs like a loving embrace. Inhale up, exhale back behind. This time we pause here. Straighten your right arm, so bend your left elbow. It's like a bow and arrow. So we have length in the strap. Exhale, palm to the earth. And if it's too far, you can loosen the hold on the strap. The hand presses the strap into the earth. The gaze is light and lifted. Pause here. Tap into Shiva, your foundation. Both sit bones, both little toes and hands. And then on your next inhale, reach your top arm slowly, longer by your ear. Always slide your hand wider as you need to. A big yawn for your left side ribs. Inhale to bend. Exhale to lift. Nice. All the way up. Exhale, pulling bar action back down in front. So we're starting to feel the different sensations left and right. Inhale, back up. Full breath in. Encompass the whole being with your breath. Exhale, behind. So we pause and then we go to the opposite side. This little bow and arrow action. Now your head presses back into your hand before we place our opposite fingers on the earth. Tip over, fingers to earth. I know the strap's like long hair. The hand on the earth feels like it's turning a knob away from you. So make sure your bottom shoulder does not pop forward, but it hugs the back body as you twist your low belly a little more to the heavens. Inhale, slowly reaching longer with your top arm. That's the yawn, and in a expression of self, feeling space between the ribs, feeling equal weight in your sit bones, lightness in the heart. Sweet. Exhale, bend the elbow back. Inhale to lift. Hands all the way overhead. One more sweep behind. Go as wide as you need to. Palms lifted toward the heavens to receive. Notice where the body tries to move, where the shoulders don't. Inhale, coming back up with lengthening. Micro bend in the elbows. Yeah, one hand wants to lead, I know. Try to lead with both. All the way to the heavens, and then a slow cascade all the way forward as you cast your strap off to the side. Inhale, unfurl back up, hands to knees, a little shrug. Gather your knees and your hands. Spin to the length of your mat. You do not need your blocks for this next little play. And it's probably just as easy to listen as to look. We're coming back for a bridge with our arms and our hips and our legs moving together, and then a little curl on the opposite side. So curl in first. So when we visit Shiva, it's that moment of stillness where we're coming inward with our awareness. Follow that as you unfurl down. Press hands to thighs. You can always take the strap around your feet and use it for a little resistance to come down. Widening feet into the strap, lifting it up, creating space as you lower every inch of your spine very gently to the earth. Once you land, press your hands, draw your feet a little closer. So again, that's that pause of dropping in, honoring Shiva, source, connection. Come to creativity. Inhale, lift hips, lift hands, lift heart. Baby bridge, hands overhead. These are breath movements. Reaching for what is possible. Feet hugging toward you. Exhale, hips come down, unfurling your spine here rather than lengthening it down. As the hips land, the head lifts. The feet lift, and you just pause. Hands are free, either side of your legs, just in this little mimicking a little ball. Nice. 2 more times. Inhale, slowly lowering feet, lowering hands, lifting hips. This dance of playfulness. Exhale, unfurling your spine back to stillness, lifting feet, lifting head, lifting hands, reaching hands way beyond your feet. Good. Inhale to open. Let the breath dance your body bright. Let the hips float up. So you're just in this slant board of a body, not your deepest back bend here. We're just getting the breath moving. Exhaling down. At the end of the exhale, the heels and toes lift, the head lift. And we're in this little ball shape on the earth. That moment, again, of Shiva, stillness between. Inhale, last time to open. Hips, hands, heart. Oh, full and bright. Exhale. This time we come up and stay up. Head, hands lift. Heels, toes. Pause in your half boat. Hands either to legs or just keep reaching as we were to find a full boat. Imagine your palms have received something from the world. Lift that up. Exhale, palms behind your head. You're always welcome to have toes tapped on the earth here. Again, press the head into the hands. Resist the hands into the head as if you're lying on the earth. Feel your low belly ignite with life force. Exhale, cactus. Reach that big T with your hands. Palms down behind you. Feet to earth. Little shoulder opener, claw your fingertips. Rest your wrist crease lightly. And you can either just take a seated heart opener, or if your wrists are happy, hug your feet toward you and take a full reverse tabletop with a little play at the top to greet your shoulders. So nice. Exhale, hips down a little closer to your feet. Bring your hands forward, either through a squat or not. Find your way to Uttanasana. So sit bones lift, forward fold. Just leave the strap at the top of your mat. Dangle your head. Shake your head a little bit side to side so you have softness and ease in your body, in your heart, in your mind. Good. And we'll simply, from here, step back, left, right, to measure the length of your body. Knees come down. Exhale, cat arch. A little play of your hips side to side. So we'll incrementally work toward our belly. So keeping the arch as long as you can, just rock your hips forward. Feel the weight in your hands, claw fingertips, and then at the last minute, just lift the head to see where you may be going. Exhale back to cat arch. Inhale forward, maybe a micro bend of your elbows, but just at the last minute lifting the gaze to look up. So we're playing on fullness in the upper back. Last one, and we'll come to our belly. Exhale, cat arch, gazing inward. Keep the arch as long as you can. Hips come down to the earth this time, and then the gaze just peeks up over the top, so we've kept fullness behind our heart, even as you maybe hover your hands. I'm moving back a little. Take a little swim. One hand forward, opposite hand forward. Float opposite arms and legs. A little dance. Is there a different sensation in the back of your body when you dance the cross line on one side than the other? Either keep repeating the switch or keep hands and legs off and go for a little swim. This one, I notice my cross crawl sometimes goes away. So cross crawl as works for you. A little swim here, lift head, hands, heart a little higher, bend your elbows, exhale, turn your head to one side and come down to feel the press of your belly on the earth. Connecting to that moment of stillness, that sense of source of Shiva from where we can reach forward from. Inhale, hands in front. Both arms this time. Lift them a little higher. Imagine that pull-up bar with the strap. Draw your elbows down by your side. Ooh, a lot of power in the ribs. Inhale forward. Try to stay up. You can play hovering the feet or not. Exhale, two more. Hugging elbows back to ribs. Inhale forward. Lowering legs. Last one. Hugging, drawing, squeezing, shoulder blades back, body right. Lower your hands. Lift your heart. Curl your toes under. Press the earth away. And find Adho Mukha, first down dog of the day. So explore here. Then one knee, then the other knee. Reach your arm bones a little longer. Drop into wherever the conversation is interesting, and then start to walk your feet very slowly towards your hands, keeping that lengthening sensation. Bend your knees as much as you need to as you arrive. I'm just turning so I can see to the front of your mat. Find one elbow in the opposite hand. Draw your arms down toward the earth and shake your head for a moment. Yes, no, left, right. Are we holding on with our mind's eye too much? Can we move awareness down to our heart? Then release the bind, hands to big toes, calves, knees. Slowly unfurl your way up as we did that little setup on the earth. The back body leads, the front body follows. Unfurl your wings, your arm bones, reach long. Sweep your hands up, fingertips together, and just pause for a moment. This mudra we are honoring, this mudra of opening new doorways to drop in to something new. Slide that mudra down to your heart. Take your breath in, press the fingertips, press all the elements together so they do unite within by your shoulder blades hugging behind heart. And then down toward your low belly, your place of consciousness. Serve your palms wide, heel toe your feet together. We'll take a little hip play before we step back. So let's see, right, left, right leg. So bend your knees a little bit, lift right heel, right toe. And we'll take a figure 8 with your leg. This is just like a little dance. Getting mobility at the top of the hip. We often do these Windshield wipers on the earth. This is a standing version. Just see how it is on this side. Okay, I've tried to do this figure 8 in reverse and I cannot. That's for next time. Lower foot, second side. Softness in your knees. Inhale, heart open. Figure 8, second side. Do you feel any clicking and clunking at the top of the hip? Can we be fluid in this action rather than contracted? Good. And then land your leg. Come to face the front of your mat. We'll take first side again. Actually, both sides again because we're going to step back with our right leg. So just sweep your left for a moment so it gets stability, yet fluidity, and then land.